Alright, we'll have a look in this room. Just open this door. That could do with a bit of oil on the hinges. Right, I've walked in here now. It looks like a teenager's bedroom, but it's all very dusty. There's a guitar over there, TV. All quite modern stuff. There's an Xbox in the corner.
Hello.
Who's that? Who was that? Oliver?
It's me.
Oliver?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Just playing on the Xbox.
Yeah, but I'm spending the night in a haunted house in North London. What, have you any recollection of how you got here?
No.
It's a bit odd, is this, because I'm looking at you. You look a bit pale to me.
Do I?
Yeah. What's the last thing you remember doing?
Playing Blocky.
Blocky, what's that?
It's like, there's a Blocky purse,
Yeah.
and the person who's it counts there, and then they go up, everybody else hides, and then that person goes to find them.
Yeah.
But everybody else has got to try and get to the Blocky purse and get themselves in. But if they get seen, the person who's it can run to the Blocky purse and say that they're out,
Well,
and then that means you'd be it next time.
well, listen. I hate to break it to you, but I think there was probably an accident while you're playing Blocky and you're dead. Which is bad news for you, but it's good news for me because it means we can do the podcast. Before we start, when you were alive last month, you got into a bit of trouble at school, didn't you?
Yes.
What did you do?
Well, the school's just made like a pond area, and they had this pond, and they dug some holes to put fences in.
Yeah.
The holes hadn't been filled up or anything yet, so we thought we'd put some sticks on it and then cover it with grass, so it just looked normal. And then we got a few of my friends, and then the bell went, we had to go. And then turned out that one of the teachers fell in it.
A teacher fell in the hole you'd covered it with sticks and leaves.
Yeah.
But it was an accident, was it?
Yeah.
And
We didn't actually get in much trouble.
you didn't get in much trouble for trapping the teacher?
No.
When you went back and checked the hole and to see if there was a teacher in it, we were like, yeah, we've got one.
It was only a small hole.
Well,
She actually did hurt her back and she was limping around the school all the time.
should be ashamed of yourself. I hurt my back the other day. I know what it feels like as you get older. Right, what game are you going to do?
Well, I was thinking I could do about Xbox Lives. And
Come on then.
talk about.
Do it.
All you need to do is just plug this wire into the back of your Xbox and then into like your modem.
Yeah.
And then you can go
Ooh.
straight on.
Modem.
You can go straight on, and then you just pay, I think it's £5 for a month on Xbox Live,
Yeah.
15 for 3 months, and 40 for 12 months. And then once you're on, you get a marketplace added to your Xbox Live, like homepage thing, and that's where you can like download demos for games or videos or pictures and stuff.
So, you've entered the world of online gaming
Yeah.
and you're enjoying it.
Because there's a lot more things I can do with my games now. Like, on Oblivion I'm doing a lot better because of some downloads. Like, because you can download this one place and you can sort of make your own guild, like club place, and you send off these people to go, like, make some money and nick money and stuff, and you earn like so much money a week.
Listen, I don't think you should be playing games where you have to go out and nick money. If you're building actual bear pits to trap teachers, it sounds like you're on a slippery slope. If you were still alive, what would you be doing next month?
Motorstorm and Tiger Woods 08 for PS3, so could do either one of those.
Let's do Tiger Woods.
Alright.
Alright, I will talk to you. Have you got anything to add? Oh yeah, we have. You recorded some friends telling their ghost stories, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we'll play that now.
Alright.
You got anything to add about that before I play it?
What do you mean, like?
Do you want to set it up in any way before people hear it?
Not really.
Alright then, well this is Oliver's stupid friends and their ridiculous ghost stories. How's that for a setup?
Not bad. Yeah, I say something about Miami in it as well.
Yeah. That's it. That's all you wanted to add. You talk about Miami.
Well, just so you know, our friend's dad said he saw ghosts of pygmies in the park.
Okay. Sure that wasn't Nana and your mum?
No.
Go for a walk.
But, there was pygmies. Some general guy did bring some pygmies to Brands, didn't he?
Yeah, there were pygmies, yeah. But did they die there?
Probably.
Alright then, so here is the ghost stories you collected. I'll talk to you next month,
Yeah.
maybe, if some miracle happens. It doesn't matter. Alright, bye.
Alright, bye.
Minnie, have you ever had a ghostly experience? Well, once in my room, watching TV, and I turned off my TV, got quite bored, and I put the remote on top of my TV. TV's not slanted or anywhere near my bin. I walked out, I was starting to get a bit cold, so I went back, put something warm on, came in, remote was in the bin.
Is that it? There's nothing else? Have you ever seen a ghost, Keelan?
Yeah.
Could you tell us about that?
Well, you see, it was in this haunted house, and there's a man, I see a picture of a white shag face, and he's looking towards me, and then I went round the bush, and it had gone.
Right. Right. I've had something happen to me since last year's Halloween special, and I was in Miami, and was on a ghost tour thing, and the tour guide said if you run your hand along this wall in a certain spot, you're supposed to feel some connection with the spirit world or something like that. So I put my hand along it, and then I felt a part of my hand just sort of went numb, like when you're resting on your arm or something, and it goes quite numb. Just sort of did that on my hand.
Alright, so I'm in the library now. It's very spooky, moonlit, lots of books, as you would expect. There's a ghostly figure stood in the corner, like his face facing the wall. I'm getting quite used to this now, so it's not frightening. It's a very skinny figure, no arse cheeks to speak of.
I'm looking through the DVDs.
But it's Barry Ryan.
Hello, Marcus.
Barry, let me make this short and sweet for you. Something terrible's happened, and you're a ghost.
What?
Yeah.
I'm non-corporeal.
Yes, you are non-corporeal, yeah. Corporeal.
How do you say that?
What was the last thing you remember doing?
Loading the tumble dryer.
The tumble dryer.
Yeah,
And do you remember switching it on, or?
it was on, and there was a plug stretched across the whole room.
Oh, that'll be it.
It would be, wouldn't it?
But frankly, you've got yourself to blame.
Yeah.
Are you still able to do your B-movie review, or is it too traumatic for you?
No. I'm probably more in touch with the creatures inhabiting the B-movie now that I'm with the undead.
Yeah, are ghosts undead?
I suppose they're not. They're properly dead, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they're coming back.
Have you had the secrets of life explained to you then as a ghost?
No, not yet. I think you're still hanging around if you're a ghost. Whereas I think they have to take you completely out of the system.
Yeah.
So you can't go back, and that's when you get revealed, and you go, oh right, I should have just done that, shouldn't I?
It must get pretty boring though, just hanging around one place. If
well, I didn't know, did I? I didn't know I was dead until you told me.
But now you do.
Yeah.
And you're just going to be like, when I leave, you're just going to be stood in this library for.
Well,
years.
I'm just at least I'm stood in the library. Where's Letty been trapped?
He's in the living room.
Oh, has he got a telly?
No, but there's an old computer there, and I think he's sort of haunting that if anyone tries to use it. His face comes up on the monitor.
That's pretty scary. The ghost in the machine is Letty. Whereas I feel a bit more like a Cluedo character.
Yeah, Professor Plum.
Yeah.
With the candlestick in the library. That must be why ghosts enjoy scaring people, because like 90% of the time they're just twiddling their thumbs, aren't they?
They just want to get a reaction, don't they?
Yeah, they're just like, they must spend like 6 months just like waiting for somebody to turn up, and then when they do...
They're overexcited.
Yeah, they just get overexcited. Right, so what film are you doing?
I watched Oasis of the Zombies.
Finally,
yes. Boy, was it worth the wait. Finally, yours and Letty's decision to make me watch awful B-movies has paid off, and it's truly awful. It does exactly what it says on the tin. There's an oasis where there are some zombies. The film starts off with I think it's from the 70s, probably Italian again, like most of these seem to be, with a young couple. No, not a young couple. Two hot chicks. Decided to go on a 7-hour drive through the desert to this oasis.
Yeah.
There's a frisson of sexuality between them, but
to keep you watching.
Yeah. There's a lot of arse shots, but basically, and some crash zooms into a hidden swastika. And then a skull somewhere hidden round, and then one of the girls gets freaked out, starts running away, and something comes out of the undergrowth, which is basically a painted skull, and attacks her and captures both of them. And basically, what's happened is that it was one of the last battles of World War II, and a couple of guys who. A guy who was involved in the battle, I think he's an ex-Nazi, and wants to go back, because there's obviously a load of gold they were shipping, and wants to go back to the oasis and capture them. He somehow ends up hooking up with a bunch of students and gets them to help him, but it's just bloody awful.
But it sounds good so far.
No, it's not. It's. I'm sure on paper it had all the elements of being a piece of genius, but it has very little to recommend it other than cheesy 70s bubble permed and badly dubbed dialogue. And they could have done a lot more. They could have put a lot more effort into the zombies. You don't see a lot of the zombies either.
That's not good.
It's not, it promises a lot with Nazi zombies hitting gold.
Yeah.
Young students you know. But you mainly get it. It's like a skull on a stick. Seems to attack people, which you know.
It still sounds good to me.
But I was very disappointed. It's just poor. It's not worth the download. It's also quite low res on the download as well. So it's you're watching blocky vision.
So it was quite hard work.
It was very, and it's only an hour 25 as well.
Right.
You know, I could have quite happily back on Deep Red. I could quite happily watch the extended director's cut of that.
Right.
But maybe there's more zombie in the extended director's cut of Oasis for Zombies. But no, it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. But you know, that's my job. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm here to save you the pain of going through it.
You're a cinematic Sin Eater for all the listeners.
Yes. Have you seen that, Sin Eater?
The Sin Eater.
Yeah, not the 80s pop straw who sometimes shag Simon Cowell, but the film.
No.
What about, because it's Halloween? What film scared you? 2 films that scared you.
Well, The Exorcist terrified me as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I had to sleep with my mum. I was probably about 13, 14, but they terrified me. And another film that really scared me was, I think I've talked about it on the podcast before, but it was a film called Frogs with Ray Milland.
Does it by any chance have frogs in it?
It has a lot of frogs in it. They take over an island, and I stayed up late to watch it. I must have been about 10 or something, and I had to watch it with the sound off because it was so terrifying.
Oh my god!
So they're the ones that stick in my mind. The Exorcist is still frightening, and Frogs, which probably isn't very frightening now.
Yeah, The Exorcist did kind of work on it. The religious ones. Have you seen The Haunting of Emily Rose? It's quite a recent one.
No.
Which is kind of, you know, similar case to what the Exorcist was supposed to go through. And that does a really good job of scaring you with a clock. You know, it's really, it does a really. Some of it's pretty scary. It loses a bit towards the end, and but the middle of it is pretty, you know, had me and Rachel pretty scared.
Possession's always frightening because it's like something that you can't do anything about. It's like it's just something that's could happen to you at any time. And as a teenager, it's a very frightening idea that you might just be laid in bed and get overwhelmed by dark forces, I suppose.
Yeah, your hormones take over your body.
Well, that was sort of the undercurrent of The Exorcist, wasn't it? She was like the teenager from hell, literally.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with my upbringing and stuff, all that. I mean, the first Omen was pretty scary. I remember being.
Yeah, no, it's a great film.
I remember being 15 and doing work experience in Woolworths warehouse, and being the only one there, and having watched they showed them 3 Saturdays in a row. You know, the 3 films. With 3 Saturdays, and having watched the first one the next weekend when I was in the warehouse on my own, I kept wandering down at the shop. Anything I can do down here? Yeah. I'm going to have to go. There's some ghostly noises from the other room. I'm going to have to go.
All right then.
All right.
Barry, I will talk to you later. Bye.
All right.
Oh no, Barry, before you go.
Yeah.
Next month, Sonny Chiba, the Street Fighter, the Japanese Bruce Lee.
Cool.
All right, bye.